lies behind all the other screen memories? Perhaps on some level I do know. Maybe that's why I spent so much time peeking into closets and under beds. If I really face the truth about this behavior, I must admit that it has been going on for so long, although in 1985
Uh,
it became much more interesting now that I have uncovered these memories. Though it
Tom, we're
has ended.
recording.
Oh, hey man. Hey everybody. Oh, is it time? Oh,
Yeah.
I was reading JD Vance's new book Communion, and the thing was I
Wait,
didn't know he met aliens. Did you know JD Vance had an extraterrestrial contact? Like I got a
I,
hold of his book.
Tom, I think that's the wrong book.
Is it?
I don't think that's the right book.
Oh, I heard okay, Whitley. I saw Whitey. I saw it's Whitley. Oh, I thought it was man, I am dyslexic as shit. Huh. Well, that
Were
explains a
you
lot
wondering
now.
why you found it in the bargain bin?
Well, well, I mean, this won a lot of awards. It is a well-reviewed book, but I guess, hey, being a well-reviewed book, I guess that's the giver, huh? Huh. Oh well, that was about a 2 days waste. Anywho, hey everybody, it's Give Us the Launch Codes. I'm Tom.
I'm Travis, and I promise I am sober. I am not on altered chemicals. If you're watching on video, I'll try to point at the camera. You can see I have ice water. I have ice water in here. This is a dry, hydrated episode. I apologize for my drunkenness last week. I did not feel good. Like I did not. I actually did not feel good when we stopped recording. Because I had to feed my dog, and I found myself having to like concentrate on every like physical movement I was doing. Like, okay, get the scoop, get his special little joint powder in there, put it in the bowl, breathe, breathe. Don't
Hey,
drop anything. Okay, go to bed and lie down.
that is literally the
It's such a headache,
subconscious
dude.
no, that is the inner dialogue of everyone who's drunk doing any task. It's just, you can do this, I swear.
Oh man. Well, and being drunk and being because this like this whole setup prompts me to be energetic and exciting. That mixed with alcohol is not the best combination for me. Also, I'm one of those people that when I get drunk, I know I'm drunk. So it creates like an extra level of anxiety to where I know I'm not in control of my actions. And actually, the best situation for me in that is to not do stuff like this or be very social. It's to like sit on a chair in a corner and just kind of like relax and stare off and then let it pass. Denise has took me to many coworkers parties where I know absolutely nobody, and so I have much practice in doing that. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna sit down. I don't know all these people. I don't know, and I can't talk to any of these people. I'm just gonna sit in the corner like a creep and.
Hey, that's a new type of drunk. What kind of drunk are you? Talkative, angry, excited, horny? I'm a creep drunk. Wait, what?
Yeah.
And yet when I get drunk, you know what I do.
Yeah, Lord
Anyway,
knows what comes out of your mouth when you're drunk.
before we start off the show, Travis, I think we should let everyone know, because even though we're recording on the 27th of June, and this comes out, I believe it's the 30th, right?
Yep.
That's the Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, USA lost their third group match against Turkey. They lost 3-2. Hell of a game. But the USA obviously has got to get their crap together, because that was sloppy as hell. A lot of bullshit they were doing. And they'll be playing, if I'm correct, England on the 4th of July.
I thought they were playing Bosnia.
Oh, is it Bosnia? Oh, because they lost, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, they were going to advance anyway. I don't know how the standings work.
There we
Yeah.
go. I might be wrong. I thought it was. It is Bosnia. My apology.
Okay, yeah,
Wednesday,
Bosnia
July 1st.
Herzegovina. Yep.
So Wednesday, July 1st is with Bosnia, and the thing is, if I'm now correct, it is now the knockouts.
Yes, yes, they are now in the round of 32. They're going to be playing in Levi Stadium, although they're not going to call it that.
They're gonna call it
Um,
San Francisco Stadium.
they're going to call it San Francisco-based stadium, even though it's in Santa Clara.
I know, right? But yeah, so USA, get it together. This is where it's really serious now. There's no no oopsies. You gotta. It's to the death. The second thing, because since you, Travis, brought up last week's episode, I wanted to clarify. I missung the lyrics to that one song by Supergold, "Sinking Feeling." Wanted to get that correct because this guy is going to be a big freaking musician, so it's good to say his stuff correctly. The
Cool.
actual lyric is, "So I'll live stream the downfall of the American project." Hold on. Ooh. Uh, Trade an entire generation for free market economics. Can't lose what you got if you never had it. Help me find the plot. I think that we lost it. Just wanted to correct that because I think this guy's going to be really big. And it's,
Cool.
good to correct it. And the third thing, obviously, folks, you know where to follow us: Instagram, TikTok, the platform formerly known as Twitter, Blue Sky, YouTube, so you can look at our beautiful faces instead of, listening to us. And then obviously Spotify and Apple Podcasts. That's give us the launch codes. You know where we're at. We love you. And don't forget, please subscribe to our Patreon. Check us out. We're uploading. We just want to first test out, a new thing because Travis put a lot of work in this last one. It's amazing. I love it.
Mm.
So check it out. And now the fourth thing, Travis, I have another joke for you.
Oh, oh dear.
Oh yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes. What is one thing Jesus is just sick and tired of hearing from his friends? He's just livid every time they say this to him.
Jesus, I'm with you. Touch me, Jesus. Jesus, I'm on your side. Kiss me, Jesus. I quote that line from Jesus Christ Superstar all the time, every time there's like some sci fi fantasy thing where there's like a cult movement.
That is funny, but no. What he's sick and tired of hearing is, "Look, I hate to leave you hanging, but..."
Okay. All right. Nice. Nice. Uh, today, as when we're recording, is our first recording after Father's Day. How was Father's Day for you as a father of two, and well, also your dad is very much still around. So
I got fat.
nice, good,
I got
good.
fat. I had some drinks and I napped and finally got to check out. My wife and I got my dad the 1981 Houston, Texas concert performance of Journey and the 1978 on Blu-ray, the 1978 Paris performance of Supertramp. And holy shit,
Nice.
I have never heard "Goodbye Stranger" sung so perfectly. Goodbye, stranger. It's been. By the way, anyone who hasn't know who Supertramp is, they're amazing. You really need to get into Supertramp, and it's hilarious when you watch them live. Travis, it's like listening to. It's like watching three lead singers at the same time. It's actually really funny. I'm like, they have three lead singers. What the fuck's going on here?
Well, the '70s were like didn't like Pink Floyd, they like sometimes would switch off vocalists. It'd be like Roger Waters, it would
Oh
be
yes, no, but this was
yeah.
different because it's on live stage and it seems like it's three guys lead singing. That's what it feels like. There's no backup vocal moments. It just seems like three guys are lead singing all the time. It's almost
Hmm.
like they're like beautifully on top of each other. That's what it's funny.
That's great.
How was your Father's Day with your father?
I took my dad to our this is kind of becoming a Father's Day tradition. We go
Oh,
to Dodger Stadium.
oh
Actually, we
no.
made a kind of a baseball weekend out of it because for Friday night I took him to see the Long Beach Coast. So this time they were wearing their regulators alter ego gear. They were playing the Yuba Sutter Freebirds, and it was a decisive victory, you could say. The final score was 13-0. I have never seen a baseball game in person with such a lopsided score. Yeah, Long Beach has a good minor league team. Um, it's a very different story when we went to Dodger Stadium. I will say though, we had with some help from my mother, we got some. I managed to get my dad and I some really nice seats. Like in terms of view, we
Yeah.
were like, there's like the reserve section at like the very front. We were on
Oh
the
yeah, yeah,
first
yeah, yeah,
baseline.
yeah. Yeah, okay.
We were like right behind that. So like I could see at one point like Freddie Freeman is like trying to catch a foul ball that popped up, and I could see his face pretty well. Like that's how close we were. It was really nice.
That's awesome, dude.
It was although extremely sunny, so you needed to put on a lot of sunscreen. Although I think I missed a few spots. I don't know if you could see that like watch tan that I have.
Dude, it looks
If
like
you're
there's
watching,
also a burn mark on there, the way your
yeah. In
skin
fairness,
wrinkle.
I just took off my watch, so there's
Oh,
like an
okay,
imprint
okay,
there. But
okay. I
you
was
can
gonna
see
say,
if you
damn.
if you're watching this on YouTube, you can see a very profound discoloration on my right wrist, which is where my watch is. It's like just a serious watch tan, and that burnt for a couple of days. Yeah, yeah. Was not a good day for the Dodgers. They were playing the Baltimore Orioles and inexplicably were inexplicably defeated quite soundly. The final score was 12-1. I have never that was another first for me. I've never
Baseball
been
baby.
to a baseball game where the home team lost that badly, let alone the Dodgers. It was their worst loss of the season. I hope it stays that way. Funnily enough, that was the last game of their series, which they lost that series against Baltimore 2-1, which sucked. But then afterwards they went off to freaking Twin Cities and beat the Twins in a sweep. So it's like I don't know what happened there. It was so bad that they called out Miguel Rojas in the ninth inning to pitch.
Yeah.
And if you know Dodger baseball, you know that Miguel Rojas is not a pitcher. So this was just like fuck it, we are not expending any of our relievers. We're just getting one of our alternate field players to finish this out because we're writing this game off. And ironically, Miguel
That's
Rojas
hilarious.
had like the best inning out of any of the Dodger pitchers.
Oh,
It
really?
was like three up, three down in five pitches. And he's a field pitch guy, so he's like doing arches. He's doing like slow pitches. It's one of those things where the batters are like kind of like don't know how to handle pitches that are that slow. And I'm like, we need to bring that back, man. Like, that's great. Everybody can now pitch a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. We need to start engineering an art of the slow 65 mile an
Hey,
hour pitch.
hey, make pitching weird again. Remember those weird pitches from like the 80s, the way the arms were and stuff?
Yeah.
No, yeah, well the thing is, isn't that funny? He does it, they're probably like this. All right, we're gonna talk to him later. We might need him.
I mean, we were all joking after that inning ended. We were like, why did you put him on?
Hey, imagine if they did and it ends and it was like maybe they would have still lost, but it would have been like 6-1.
I
Like
mean,
you,
yeah, yeah, exactly. Like the Dodgers still couldn't score for shit that day,
but what if
but
it was not as bad?
uh,
Hey, can you imagine they put him up and for the last like 6 innings, no hits, like straight just shut down. I bet literally the Dodgers bullpen is just like, okay, so thankfully it's early in the season. Uh, we got ideas now.
um, yeah. And so we did that. And we, of course, despite how bad it was, we're principled baseball viewers. We stayed the whole game.
Oh, of
We
course,
stayed
of course.
all the way to the end, even
I remember.
though
I
most
remember.
people left early, and it's
I remember
understandable
your
why they
bachelor
left
party.
early.
I remember.
We stayed to the end, even though the game was pretty much over in inning number 7. Um, One thing I bring this up because you know I use I would say I use social media a lot more than you, but I'm not given how active you are with the podcast account, which is just kind of your own little fiefdom there. I have no control over that, by the way. Um,
Hey.
um, you or so I don't know. Maybe you use it more than I do. I mean,
I think I post like 30 plus stories a
goddamn, like
fortnight.
I don't post that much. Um,
Granted, now it's from other people's accounts. It's not like I'm doing original stuff.
yeah, no, we know.
But it's just like, yeah, I'm on there a lot, especially at work. Don't tell my boss that.
Well, we're on. So I go on social media, and I feel this like I feel like a weird sense of anxiety when I look on it on this particular day because a
Okay,
lot of
yeah.
people that I know are posting about their Father's Days,
Oh, of course,
pictures of
yeah.
them with their dads and or them with their kids and being like, I spent Father's Day doing this, and I love my dad so much. Let me describe to you how much my dad means to me and how important. And I'm gonna be real with you. I skip most of those posts. I'm like, it maybe sometimes if I'm feeling like it, I'll give it a like, just like, hey, good for you. But I don't spend much time on those posts because I just don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit. And but I feel this sort of pressure, this weird pressure to like, I guess I need to post something. You know,
Oh, like a
nobody's
social
telling me
pressure?
directly to do it,
No,
but it's
no,
like, well, everybody else is doing it. I guess I got to do it too. But then
yeah,
it's
social
like,
pressure.
well, when the fuck am I gonna do that? I'm not gonna do that. Oh, like when am I gonna compose a nice note, an ode to my father? I'm not gonna do that during the game. Yeah, the game sucks, but I'm not gonna do that during the game. Like no, I'm gonna chat
No.
with my dad about how much the game sucks and have fun with that. Um, and then when I get home, like I'm home now, and well, I don't really want to do that either when I get home. And I didn't even go through the trouble of like taking a selfie with my dad. I was just like, you know, just too in the
I have
moment,
I have never done that. And I think, and you know what's funny? Maybe it's just because the way I grew up, especially being a kid of the late '90s, I'm like, I've only taken pictures with my dad at family events when someone says, "Hey, get together." Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
I've
and
never done selfies. I mean, it's only on like holiday events where it's like, "Oh, gather around real quick." Oh, okay. Like,
and and,
how it
and
was before.
yeah, yeah, and I felt felt weird. It's like, oh, I should share something about this. Give attention to, it'll be a way to boost attention to my account or whatever. And then I just had a moment where I was like, no, I don't.
Yep.
I don't have to do this at all. I don't have
Yep.
to tell everyone how much I love my dad. That's between me and dad. Like that's between us, and I don't need to flaunt that to the rest of the world. I think it's, if anything, it might be more authentic to like it keeps it's almost like it's more authentic if you just keep that to yourself. You're not putting on
Hey,
airs about it.
as they
And
say, it's between you and God and the person. I couldn't help that. That's what made me think. No, but you're right though. No, well, I get what you're saying.
authenticity.
The authenticity is not being on social media posting that. Like every Father's Day or even Mother's Day, it goes for Mother's Day too. Father's Day and Mother's Day, I just give a card, big hugs, and love throughout the day, kind of thing. That's
Yeah.
it. And the ones who I guess put on a more of a show for it is just because I have toddlers and I want them to see like, hey, this is your grandfather. Like this is your grandfather, and like your dad loves his dad, like that. It's like, for Mother's Day, your dad loves his mom, so you love your mom too. Kind of like, just it's just I think that's the only show I put on. It's just because you want to teach the kids, respect, who to look up to, and who to give always the extra hug to.
Yeah, and it's not like I don't, and then like if you look at my Instagram, you'll see most of what I post is either like dog photos, or I do this thing where I post pictures of books that I just finished reading, and I write about those. And I mostly did that, and that kind of came as like a reaction to seeing like like mostly women posting about like their the book that they read that they feel has changed their life and whatever. And I thought, like, what if I just did that with like comic books that I read, like I do the book Instagram thing, but I'm doing it with like different books, and a lot of those just happen to be comics.
Farrell
So
changed you as a man. Farrell just got to you.
true. uh
Hey, Travis,
yeah.
you're now a cat person.
Yeah, like, I gotta like I got a couple of things queued up that I haven't gotten around to posting yet. I just hope, but like, oh, the latest Star Trek comic that I read, or the latest Fantastic Four comic that I read, and stuff like that. Or, it's kind of like,
Yeah.
I think, I don't know, it's sort of like it's the sense of like, this is something I want to show to other people. Like, I show off pictures of my dog because people like to see cute dogs. And, if my dog can make someone's day in a way that's unique, which maybe I put is maybe why I don't post about my dog as much as other people do, because it's like, I want to post something I want this to be different than the other things that I posted. I want to keep it fresh, keep it unique. You know, the last one I posted was this, like, you can see on my Instagram, this cute drawing of Tater Tot that my wife commissioned, of Tater Tot looking like he's supposed to be Samwise Gamgee.
Oh yeah.
He's dressed like a Fellowship Hobbit, and Denise specifically was thinking Samwise because of his famous line, potatoes,
Yeah, tater tot.
boil him, mash him, stick him in a stew. But
Hey,
yeah,
sorry, hold on. Isn't that funny that Gollum, though, who's been cut off from like civilization for hundreds of years, all of a sudden says, "You keep nasty chips," and I'm like, "You retained that for over like 500 years of no civilization contact. You remember the slang term for potato being chip? Are you fucking? That always killed me as a kid. I'm like this. Why is he calling it a chip? He's a fucking hermit." Who invented, by the way, is somewhere in Gondor someone doing fish and chips? Is that a common thing? Like
No,
that, sorry.
it's a core memory. You know, potato chips are a core memory, my man. I guess that's what I wanted to talk about, like, kind of, because I didn't want to post about my dad because it's like that felt too, like, only me and him. Like, what is someone else going to get about this?
Oh, it's also too, it's
To
a
get
sacred
out of
moment.
this?
It's a sacred
Because
moment.
I don't really get anything about people posting about their dads. I So it's like, well, if I don't give a fuck, then why should I expect other people to give a fuck? Like,
And that's
and I
and
don't
that's
want other people,
American.
and
That's American.
I don't have to, like, and honestly, I don't want people to give a fuck. Really, like, who
Yeah,
cares?
my
Who,
dad. Fuck off.
yeah, it's between me and dad. Um,
No,
and
you know
and
what's funny?
that's
I
just,
hate sharing my dad. I actually do. I hate sharing. I'm like, no, fuck it. We're hanging out.
and yeah, it's just one of those things where I think about how it's gotten me thinking a lot about how we
Mm.
use, like, our phones a lot, and it's particularly social media, and particularly the recent feature of, like, the reels phenomenon of, like, you're just scrolling through videos that don't actually tell you anything, don't actually inform your mind, and we all do it. It's addictive. Like, it's actually scientifically addictive for your brain.
Yeah.
Um, and then, like any drug, once you stop doing it, you feel bad, because you wasted all that time. And then I heard something really disturbing this week,
Oh.
where there's some uh, there are some, like, studies that have come out, and in particular, I heard this through a Financial Times video. Ooh, look at me, all snooty! I read the Financial Times. No, not really. I just watched a video by them. It
You
said
read the
that
FT?
the FT, that's their logo, the FT. Hey, what? There's the joke that, like, baby leftists read the Communist Manifesto, real leftists read the Financial Times. No, the I it just came across my way where it suggested that smartphones, particularly the usage of smartphones and presumably social media, is actually causing declining birth rates.
Yep, I've heard of that.
The basis of which, and this is like, this is sort of something that's been under talked about, except in, like, creepy right wing circles. But there is, like, a real, like, in quote unquote Western countries, in developed countries, there's been, at the very least, in these countries, a marked steady decline in births
Hmm.
over, like, the last 20 years, and
Yes.
people have discovered that there's the time correlation with, like, when that marked decline started and when the first iPhone came out. The first kind of modern smartphone, as we know that type of phone today, and kind of seeing that as these phones that are suddenly designed to be used recreationally, and more people are using them recreationally. Um, less people. The theory is that less people are going out, less people are meeting other people, and as a result, less
So
people
less
are
people are.
fucking. So
So
because
yeah,
it's like,
so
how do you have sex? How do you get around to have sex? Well, you got to meet some. Well, how do you have the kind of sex that could theoretically procreate a child? Well, so we got to get hetero here. Like men and women, man and a woman meet each other, presumably because they went out, they left their dwelling. They
hopefully they met outside
they
the dwelling. Hopefully.
they you know they and they meet each other through either work or school or some other like social group that they're in,
Yeah, something
and then
outside the well, yeah, yeah.
hit it off. They go to bed with each other, you know, basic stat. I mean, maybe they want to get married or whatever, but who cares? The biology doesn't really care about that. In one way or another, pop, there's a baby. um Provided no birth control was used and effectively.
Well, remember it's only 99% effective, so it can still happen while using it. But yeah, no, so because this then would be an almost 20-year thing because I just quickly looked it up. The first iPhone was released in the US on June 29th, 2007. I
Mhm.
was in middle school. You
Yep.
were in sixth grade. I was in seventh grade. And yeah, I mean, because when you have access to the world on your phone, do you have to leave your bed?
Yeah. You
No,
have access,
no more kissing in a tree.
and if much of your social activity is like communicating with each other on the phone or on the electronic device, you're less incentivized to get out and meet people
Yeah.
or and
Well, because if you think about it more around middle school and especially when we were in high school, yes, on the internet was already existing, but because around '07, and if I remember right, I'm going to look up another date because guess what, folks? We actually just recently did an episode about toys and then video games. The
mhm.
Xbox 360
It's
came
oh,
out
oh 05.
in '05. So then when you add about 2 years later, the release of the iPhone, remember that it was pretty common in middle school and especially in high school. You heard someone say, "Oh, yeah, my best friend I play Halo with." Oh, where does he live? He said he lives somewhere in Minnesota or California. Oh, he lives somewhere in he lives in New York or he's in Beijing or he's a German. He's a German. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people actually, and here's the thing, and it's not taking away from the actual uh, community you build online, but it's true. Some people make serious, like personal, deep bonds with an online video game player that they were met in a Halo lobby
Hmm.
that they feel is closer to them than even people at their school who they hang out with on a daily basis.
Yeah, yeah, you could say that. Yeah, that does happen. But even then, like even video games can be like communal. Even in that respect, like there can be something communal about a video game, whether you're inviting someone to your house to play or you're playing online and chatting, and same thing. I mean, there have been marketed birth declines before, marked with like the advent of television and that
Oh
sort of thing.
yeah.
But even then, like television can be a communal experience. I've invited and been invited and even hosted watch parties before. Um, it's a come to my house. We're gonna watch this thing, and that we all enjoy. So that's happened. Um, but with the phone, with the phone, it's like an isolated experience, and it's an isolated experience, and I feel like the advent of you know, I remember like I got a Facebook account which I still use. Um, it's funny that's largely considered the old people's social media account now, but here's the nice thing about Facebook was like it wasn't like you weren't posting out in the ether. You were posting to people that you knew personally that,
Oh, it
and
was yeah, yeah.
like the idea of friending someone on Facebook was basically like you met them in person earlier.
Yeah.
And you met them in person earlier, and now you've created a feed, a social media feed of like people that not just people. I mean, obviously, like news and corporate and whatever. But like, suppose theoretically, like people that you know posting about what they were doing. But then, unfortunately, it seems like the Twitter method kind of won out in that, which is it doesn't work that way. I mean, yeah, you can follow people that you know personally on Twitter, but you can follow anybody. It's like there's no delineation of like friend versus just follow. It's all just follow. And then you post stuff out. Yeah, you could do safeguards and kind of things like, oh, only people I consider close friends can see this, but that was almost like the default of the Facebook experience, whereas like Twitter not so much. That's not the default. It's just your stuff is out there and maybe someone will see it.
Yeah.
And Instagram works the same way, pretty
It's
much.
it's literally throwing shit in at the wall.
And therefore, when you see new social media accounts come out, they're whether it's like MetaThreads or Blue Sky, they're all trying to be Twitter. No one's trying to be Facebook.
No.
No one's trying to um, create. No one's trying to do like social media where you can actually earnestly create like groups that you can commune with. Um,
And that's the point of it. Like, no, you're right, because Facebook D&D campaign groups set up a
mhm.
Facebook group because that's how they meet up and they easily plan stuff like, hey, we're meeting here. How does this work? And everyone in that specific group would answer, and boom. But
Yeah,
with Instagram and TikTok,
yeah,
Blue Sky, and Twitter, you're just posting anything, and it's for the world to see, not a select group, which Facebook was at the beginning.
yeah. Like the way the Star Trek costume club that I'm in works is like we use Facebook, and
Yeah.
that works for us. There's other chapters in our club that use I think Discord. Discord I've heard is like the app to use for like D&D. I still haven't figured out. I've tried like I technically have a Discord account, but I don't use it. And I've never really figured out how to like
To do
I
it.
never I never got it, you know? And also like when I first used it, I used it on my laptop, and for some reason my laptop's fan just so I'm like, does Discord require a lot of like data power or something?
Jesus, that's a lot.
I don't know, like why is it when yeah, it was weird. It was like my experience is like why is using Discord like asking to jack up like requiring my CPU to be cooled when and like I mean why is it specifically that, but anyway that's my Discord tangent. um so I can't really speak much there.
Yeah, okay.
But anyway, you know it's like the irony of social, it's like we made social media less, the social media that won out became less social.
It's all
It's more,
promotional. It's all
it's all
promotional.
promotional. I mean, and again, this goes to the same way like my logic of what do I post on Instagram? Well, what do other people want to see? And and it's like I have to think in the context of like if someone were to come across my Instagram account, how what would they what impression do I want to give? And by someone I mean I have to think anyone,
Yeah.
not just, you know, people that I know personally, anyone. I have to
Hmm.
think like in a public sense. Which is why, like, yeah, I post a picture of my dad trying to compose a nice note about him. I don't know, it's like,
Kind of
do I
lame.
really want everyone to see that? No, I don't care that much. I don't think it's that important for everyone to see that. It's like
No.
lower in my priorities list. It's not even like a this is weird, this is a privacy thing. It's more just eh, there's, even with the promotional mindset, it's like I don't think most people are going to find this that interesting.
Also, too, why promote the relationship with your father? That's just weird.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, it revolves back around the new mindset, like when we talked about that one guy, Clavicular. Why do something if it's not going to make you money?
Yeah,
That's what Instagram is. That's what Twitter
yeah,
is. That's what. Okay, okay. I run the social media for this podcast. The only reason why I'm
hmm
on there is to promote us, and I'm trying to make money for us in the long run. So that makes sense because we're a company. It's not none of anything I post on there. By the way, folks, it's not me, like in a sense of like, oh, this is me. It's like, no, this is just our podcast. I'm having fun.
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, so I guess it's just I've been thinking a lot about this past week, sort of the usage of the phone. And and it really is like you're doing nothing. You know, if you get to a point where you're like doing nothing, you whip it out. Ooh,
Yes.
what new update is there? What new factoids can I learn? Is there anything I missed out on? And I was at Costco today, and I was in line, and unfortunately, I was not at the Costco I normally go to. I'm not. I was at the. Well, actually, I'm not going to say which one I'm at because that would give away some things. I'll just say it was one of those things where I had to run errands, and the particular errand led me into an area that I don't normally go to, and so and it's like, okay, I guess I'll grocery shop. So I just went to the closest Costco instead of going to the one that's closer to me. Why not?
Yeah.
So it was, and as a result, it's more chaotic. It was more chaotic than the one I go to. Like the Lakewood Costco is so nice. Um, like the way that's laid out, it just makes perfect sense. Even on like a busy day, there is like a logic and less people in the way. Less people just like leaving their carts in the middle of the walkways.
Travis, this is my Costco. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
Well, I guess there's not many that like it because yeah, the one I was at felt more cramped. Just the layout felt more clunky. Anyway, I got to a place where like I'm waiting in line at the cash register, and I thought I'm gonna have to wait a while. For whatever reason, I thought I had to wait a while, and I whipped out the phone, and then I felt stupid, even though this was actually helping me. A Costco employee came up to me and said, "Hey, are you next? I'll take your cart. Let's go." And she was actually trying to move this line along faster.
Yeah.
And I felt stupid because I'm like, oh shoot, I was not paying attention. I didn't notice the gap in front of me. I couldn't have been on my phone that long.
But it
But
can happen that fast.
but it was like, oh my God, what is wrong that I whipped out my phone that fast? That I couldn't just like be alone with my thoughts in a crowded space. As terrifying as that sounds. I couldn't just like, you know, like breathe in, breathe out, and stay alert and pay attention to when the line was moving and then suddenly it was like, oh shoot, for a brief moment I was the problem.
If only you
I mean,
thought
I
of that.
no nobody got mad at me,
No, no, no.
but I was the problem for a brief moment because of the stupid phone.
Travis, if only you thought of that Bush song, you wouldn't have had that situation.
um
Well,
so I
do
yeah.
you think it is that basically at this point in time, and it's probably for the foreseeable future, the social media accounts because of our phone, it's just all on our phone. It is our phone. It's become this weird warped reality TV show
Hmm. Yeah.
where it's all self-interest, self-promotion, doing something to, it's beyond the whole, that old phrase 15 seconds of fame. It's beyond that even. It's like not even that anymore. It just seems like a dystopian reality TV world.
Yeah.
It's like you remember that phrase, everyone gets you can easily get a Netflix show. It's like everyone can get a reality TV show now.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's unfortunately not early 2000s reality TV where
Oh, yeah.
we were just talking on the phone about this because I was asking if you were going to see the new Jackass movie because I know you're into Jackass.
Uh, I
Um,
love it.
and I was like, Jackass is a show that couldn't be made today.
Nope.
Because it could only exist in that mid 2000s period where there was like the cable renaissance, and then everyone was trying out reality TV, and it's like, what's a reality TV show? I don't know. Let's try to do um here's a bunch of idiots doing death-defying stunts
with their
uh
buddies.
with their buddies
Yeah.
for no good reason, and that's the show. Now everything is like either like a Real Housewives ripoff or a Love Island ripoff or some cooking competition show thing. Um, like the experimentalism has gone because they found the genres that stuck and can be replicated for further success. I mean, you're the joke that that Secret Lives of Mormon Wives Hulu show, they're coming out with like an Orange County spinoff, and half the cast isn't even Mormon.
Yeah. As long as the actor. By the way,
Yeah.
Jackass is a pre 9/11 show.
Oh, to come out in 2000?
Fall of 2000. That just shows you it literally can never be done
I
again.
feel
But here's the
I would have
difference though.
looked at that as like all trash, but now
And
nostalgia brain's kicking in, and I'm like, man, I wish I had cable.
oh, it
And
was great.
at
Here's
that
the thing.
time, I wish
I,
my parents would have appreciated that.
I'm glad you brought up Jackass because here's the thing. There's a big difference with the reality. You're talking about reality TV and how it is now. How it is now, it's all forced drama, self promotion bullshit.
Yeah,
Trying to, just basically be the star yourself. Like, that quote unquote main character energy, even though all reality TV show is an ensemble cast. And yeah, I said cast because it's all scripted. Even back in, what was it, 1992, when the Real World first premiered, it was all scripted. But the thing about Jackass, which is very much different than any other reality TV show, different than all the Real Housewives, different than that one show about the girl with Tourette's, the 600-Pound Life, basically all the TLC shows, Jersey Shore. Jackass was about a group of friends just basically finding a way to hang out, and their leader of the group, the leader of the group was a big 1920s film fan. That's it. That's all it is.
okay.
That's all it is. Yes, a few of the members, like Steve-O and Bam, had very bad drug abuse problems. Yes. But overall, it was a group of friends just wanting to hang out and do, but, quote unquote, stupid white people shit. But back in the 2000s, where it was just like, hey, wouldn't it be funny? Can you jump from here to there? Oh, let's see. None of it killed them. None of it was like really, yeah, there were stunts, but none of it was like, we're gonna die, like the stupid
Yeah.
shit. Okay, because you're watching Southland. Remember when that one kid jumped the pool? It was never that. It was
Hmm.
never that level. It was more of like a, hey, I'm gonna hit you in the nuts with this tennis ball, but I'm gonna use a leaf blower to shoot it at you. Let's see what happens. Like, that's not gonna kill you. It's just gonna suck. Or when Steve-O, by the way, no, I swear to God, you're about to get some fucking crazy shit right now, Travis. Steve-O snorted wasabi once. That's not gonna kill you. You know that, right? Like it's not. It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. Or okay. Oh God, my wife's favorite character, favorite member of the Jackass crew. Oh God, he was in that movie too. The what was Action Point? Remember Action Point? That movie.
Hmm.
Oh God, I love it. Hold on. Let me. This is for my wife, by the way, because she's actually like she likes this. I think she likes this guy the most. Uh, Chris Pontius. He did a thing where he wore like this crazy ass thong, but it had like a sock compartment for your cock. He tied a bottle rocket to his penis and let it just fly. Like that's the like level of stupidity. You're not gonna die. It's just like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? By the way, I saw that on MTV. I saw that episode, like the premiere of that. I laughed my ass off because he's literally going like this.
I God, I missed out on some.
Oh,
I
dude.
missed
Okay.
out on some dumb shit. But
Yeah.
but nowadays it's like okay, this is like pure. Like yeah, nowadays like we can look on that now. Like my parents wouldn't have let me watch any of that bullshit. They'd be
Oh,
like,
my dad shut.
this is lowbrow trash. I
Yes.
don't even think they would. Well, okay, the penis thing, they would have thought that inappropriate. Like, yeah, my child ain't watching that. No, but
No.
I think also it's just like they kind of thumb their nose,
Yeah.
understandably. But
Oh, no, no.
nowadays,
My dad took the controller out of my hand once because I was watching MTV. I think it was 2002 because the TV show lasted like 7 seasons. And I
mhm.
was on MTV. I'm like, hey, Jackass is on. I'm going to watch a bit. And I came in and was like, what are you watching? I'm like, it's Jackass. He's like, get me that fucking. Like, he took it out of my hand. Like,
you
no,
shouldn't
no.
even be saying that word. You're 8.
No, it's not even the. He didn't even care about the word. It was just, you're not watching stupid shit. You're not watching stupidity. But we looked back at it now with an earnest eye of nostalgia because the difference is it was a group of friends doing it to each other, not like what YouTube was and is, where you're doing it to strangers who are not even a part of it.
Yeah, and like I'm sure I can think of other real. I mean, what like Fear Factor was kind of in the. It's funny,
Fear Factor was cool.
Johnny Knoxville is now hosting the current iteration of
I
Fear
know.
Factor, which is kind of
Hey,
great.
Joe Rogan led that show so well. Fear Factor was so cool. Fear Factor
And
was.
there's just like other crazy shit like that was just it was like, okay, reality TV, what do we do? We'll try, we can kind of look back on that era the way that like cinephiles will look on like the new Hollywood era of the 70s.
Oh,
It's like,
it's literally
this one
that.
everyone was on cocaine and they were just filming shit. And then George Lucas figured it out with Star Wars, and then that era stopped. Anyway, how did we get here? What does this have to do?
Well,
What does this
one,
have to do with the social media thing? I guess it's like Jackass kind of got supplanted by because you can find that stuff on YouTube now. But
oh
even then, that
god,
era of YouTube is pretty much over
yeah.
because now it's
Well, okay. Well, here's what we got on it. You're saying reality TV and how it's dystopian because okay, back then there was and I believe it because HGTV, the home makeover
yeah, home
channel,
and
you
garden television. Yes.
used to be like this. It's now all reality BS. It used to be okay,
How can we renovate your home?
and it
Yeah.
was good. No, but it gave you ideas. My wife and I, my mom used to watch all that so much 5, 6 years ago. We watched that as a group together. Like, oh, I didn't think that's how you could remodel a bathroom like that. Oh, I didn't think that literally, when you come down to it, every house can be saved actually if you can just remodel it, no matter
Yeah.
how disgusting you find it. But then the reality BS came in of like, oh, we got a divorce because we have 3 kids and you had sex with that Asian hooker. No, I'm not fucking joking with you.
Jesus Christ, that.
I'm not joking with you. Or it's like, well, people think we're kind of gay brothers anyway, so let's lean into that. You know who I'm talking about. But no, no, really, because reality TV has always been kind of stupid, but at least back then it was more of like, okay, game shows. You know what was going on with there, like Fear Factor, Jackass. It's a group of friends just doing dumb stuff together. That's why they have now 5 movies.
Yeah.
But nowadays, when you look at YouTube, it started off with what? The vlogs. And that's where you could see the where it was all the self-interest. At first it'd be someone doing something like, hey, I wrote a song and I'm gonna sing it, and that's why we have Chocolate Rain. And it was
Hmm.
cool. Oh, we have, short, funny little skit clips that one person wearing multiple clothing would be wearing. But then you get vlogs, and that's where it became the self interest promotional stuff of like, hey, it's my son's birthday. Guess what, guys? We're gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna be in the face
Yeah.
and have the camera in my son's face, who's 4 years old. Tell me what I bought you. Tell me what I bought you. As
You
people,
know, celebrity accounts that I appreciate are the ones who are parents, but they post pictures of like family photos, but they censor the faces of their
yes,
children. They put like emoji
yes,
faces.
no, yeah, no. But
It's like,
the
oh,
thing.
okay, all right, you're putting
But
some thought into this. I
I would
appreciate
say
that.
YouTube is what led to this moment where you're saying how you feel with social media. YouTube started off as just in the ether randomness, but it actually started off genuine. But then when you get guys like, okay, FouseyTube, Roman Atwood, Vitali, the OG guys.
Yeah.
I'm not even talking about the video game guys because that's a different thing. Which that's different. The video game Let's Play guys like Markiplier and PewDiePie
Yeah.
and Jacksepticeye. That's communal. That's actually communal because you're
Mhm.
watching like an entertainment thing of like, I can't afford a PS3, but hey, he's playing Skyrim when it first came out, and I at least get to live vicariously through that in the way when you watch cable television and finally fucking Doogie Howser came on. Or finally, something from a cable network show is now showing reruns. Like, okay, like showing reruns on Channel 5. It's like that. It really is like that. But when it came to vlogs, it got promotional BS fake. Where it's like, dude, Roman, it's your kid's fucking fifth birthday. Put the phone down. Put the camera down. And then by the way, this is back then when editing took a while.
Yeah.
On and also too, you had to edit on YouTube's editing account. And that took forever. And then you had the pranks, which none of them involved doing it to their friends. It involved doing it to strangers, where it's like, they're not in on it though. You're asking for the fact that no YouTuber
It's
has.
like yeah, it's just candid camera, like, but
It's
again, but
dangerous.
on the internet, yeah.
Yeah, and here's the thing: the fact that no, and maybe it happened and it wasn't a big enough YouTuber, but the fact that no YouTuber we've ever seen has been basically beaten or shot to death over this is shockingly good. Because there's some times where I've seen some stuff where it's like, oh, wearing white robes in the hood. Yes, that was a thing on Roman Atwood's account. People don't. Yeah, no, there's been shit where I'm like, you're doing pranks on people. I'm like, how have you not gotten beaten the fuck out? Okay, I forget who did it first, but YouTubers started to do a thing where they would, dog treats, right? And it's someone walking around the dog park going, "Oh, hey, doggo, is it okay if I feed your dog a treat?" Yeah, I just love dogs, so I carry around biscuits. Sure, give my dog a biscuit. This was '06, '07 shit. Hold on. And then their friend would walk by the person and be like, "Did that guy give your dog a treat?" Yeah. No, I think his food is actually this. And then the owner's like, "What the fuck did you feed my dog?" It was a joke, sure. It's like, dude, a real dog owner would have fucked you up. Oh, you're so
That's
lucky.
not funny. Like,
No,
I already didn't like where that was going.
it was all of that. It was all like that again, the difference. And Johnny Knoxville's actually talked about this on an interview. I think it was almost 10 years ago about he doesn't like YouTube because he's like, they do this stuff where you're attacking the public. We were attacking ourselves because we're friends. That's fine. You're attacking strangers. You're getting them involved in uncomfortable situations where you yourself might get killed.
Yeah, and like like on TBS, there's like that Practical Jokers show. Did that start out as a YouTube thing?
That started off as no,
Impractical
it was
Jokers?
True TV. It was it was four guys who went to all Catholic school,
Hmm.
and they were friends who liked to goof around, and they had an idea. They're kind of like their own improv comedy troupe, and they
Okay.
were just doing stuff with True TV. But the thing was with that, they had TV lawyers who told them, okay, this is how you have to go about it. This is when we're going to jump in. You had actual professional security ready to jump in to de-escalate.
Yeah.
YouTubers are just them and their best friend who holds the camera.
It's that Punked. That was like the early that was
That's
like the pioneer
yes.
for that, wasn't
That was Punk.
it?
Okay, I'm glad you brought up Punk. Now hold on, that was headed by Ashton Kutcher. By
Yes.
by the way, folks, oh God, Punk has actually some things kind of coming to light that were very disgusting.
Ooh.
Oh yeah,
I didn't watch any of this shit, by the
the
way.
first. I'll say this: the first two seasons of Punk are funny, but again, I'll defend the first two seasons of Punk. Do you know why?
Why?
It was celebrities going after other celebrities. Not
Aha.
see, there's a difference though. Even though, yes, you could see the falter between Jackass and Punk is Jackass was a legit established group, a core of friends. Punked is, well, it's a coworker. Punk came out in '03 with Ashton
Yeah.
Kutcher. The thing about Punked was, as everyone knows, is they would set up an elaborate thing with actors, stuntmen, cops, medical people. By the way, here's again the difference from YouTube. Medical professionals are on standby. No YouTuber has that. No, except for if you're Mr. Beast because he has millions of dollars. The
Well,
average
even then, you can't even really trust that with Mr. Beast,
because it's third party
because
shit. It's third party shit. At least with
he's gotten
Punked,
in trouble for like
yes.
accidents on
I'm
his
glad
fucking Beast Game show, like,
on
no
Amazon
less.
Prime. I'm glad you said that. But Punked was SAG approved and union shit, so that's why it was
Yeah.
safe. The thing about Punked was he was Ashton Kutcher having fun with celebrities. One of them was, Elijah Wood after the ending success. Because, okay, remember, '03 is when Punked started, '03 is when Return of the King ended. Elijah Wood was like a 3 year high of like, oh my God, it's Frodo. So they went after him in a sense where it's like, oh, I don't know if he still does it now, but back then Elijah Wood was a heavy smoker. He smoked a lot. So the
Mm-hmm.
friend of Elijah Wood, they contacted and said, "Oh yeah, he smokes a lot." And it's like, okay, get him to smoke, have him flick out a cigarette. The trash can will set it up to like explode into flames. And
Oh.
Ashton, and Elijah Wood's like, "Oh my God!" And it's like the fire department came. They're on his ass, like, "You almost started a fire, fucking LA," and all that. And he's like, "This, I'm sorry, I didn't. It never happens before. I put it out, I swear." And then Ashton Kutcher comes out and saying, "Ah, we got you." And it's like, oh my God. By the way, he did it to Shaq like 4 times. Each time you thought Shaq. By the way, it was loving, but because of how big Shaq is, there's a couple times I'm like, Shaq's gonna fucking kill him. Shaq's gonna kill him. But it was fine. That's the difference, though. One, it was famous people, which is like, okay, it's Ashton Kutcher's face. He's famous because of that '70s show. He's done a few movies. He's going after only celebrities with their friends in on it. Paid actors, paid stuntmen, security, fire department, medical, closed off roads, closed off this. Like everyone's in on it. YouTube, it's literally you, two friends, one holding the camera, and you're going out into the wild for 12 hours
Yeah.
with nothing legal.
Yeah.
Yes, there's that whole like, oh, can you sign this YouTube disclosure waiver? It's like that's the equivalent of a Uber driver and his license, dude. Like it's dangerous. And then the decline of that, where YouTube's all about, like again, the vlogging, self-promotional bullshit, the dangerous pranks and stunts. That the fact that YouTube has never cracked down on is just disgusting. Leading into everyone, and I know the joke is because we have a podcast, but it's literally everyone having a podcast where they're literally wasting O2, where some of them are talking about like, oh yes, this miscarriage I had and my husband left me. It's like that's personal.
Tom, you got to be careful. You got to be careful with critiquing the podcast bro scene. Got to
I'll
be very
critique it. I'll critique. Not hey, I'll say it. Not everyone deserves a podcast. It's like, wait, remember when we had West on? It can't just be three dudes talking about movies.
He's just jealous, guys. He's just jealous because the ones he's talking about, I'm sure, have much bigger viewership than we do.
Just a little bit.
Just
But okay, wait, let me bring up one instance. I don't know if you know about this. It happened, I think, a week and a half ago, and it's still, I guess, a thing. You know who Jelly Roll is, right, Travis?
unfortunately, yes, I do. I do know who
Of
he
course,
is.
of course, with all the weight he's lost, he's more like Jelly Cup. The thing about it is, him and his wife divorced. By the way, her name, because her stage name, and then is this. I don't know what she does as a performer. Her stage name is Bunny XO. They got
Oh,
divorced. And the whole thing about it is she has her own podcast where she's going into such heavy personal detail about her failed IVF journey, the multiple miscarriages, their toxic relationship, where when you listen to her, you're like this, oh, so Jelly Roll's a piece of shit. Like an actual, like, horrible, disgusting human being who abused you and took advantage of you. Yes. And then you find out they got divorced and you're having a kid and you're co-parenting, it's like again going with you, you're giving out all this personal stuff where it's like, what are you doing? Like, why is that in the ether? You and me, whenever we talk about personal stuff, it's like this. Oh, my wife did something this, but it pertains to the podcast, but it's nothing personal. It's just, oh yeah, she made me a burrito. Oh, it was my anniversary. Happy birthday to my beautiful wife. Oh yes, I have 2 kids. They're goobers. I'm not going anything deeper into like the personal moments of me and him together. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's
Like,
like that. No,
you
but
know,
like,
I talked about my wife's birthday gift with the drawing of tater tot that she commissioned.
but it's not like you're going into personal detail of like I
No,
gave her this
and
this
and I
gift.
tagged, and one of the things I intended to do when doing that was to also tag the artist because like I wanted, I thought that the artist did a really good job, you know, depicting my dog depicting my dog as a hobbit. I thought he did a really good job, like getting his resemblance right. Yeah, I was like, okay, well, I gotta tag the artist. I gotta shout out to the artist.
But
So that was like, it's like I was giving. I felt like I was
yeah,
doing that also to like give back.
yeah.
Hey,
But
check out this guy's work.
that
You know?
story you said that you posted, at what degree, literally 1 out of 10, one being the smallest, 10 being the highest, what degree of personal is that? It's like a naked, what, 0.5, right? No, really, like how personal is that story to tell it to the world? It's like a 0.5.
Yeah.
There are people on YouTube, because I brought up my kids, where I swear to God I've heard this, and I'm like, this is weirdly personal. They're talking about, oh yeah, my 6-year-old son came into bed one morning and he's like, Mommy, can I come in and cuddle with you? Sure, baby. And he gets in, he's like, Mommy, it's a little hot. Can I take off my clothes? So it's like, okay. So I strip him down naked, and it's like, whoa.
Yeah. Well, it's a joke, and I guess we can apply this to women too. But it's like the joke is that where did all the 2000s punk bands go? Well, all the white boys became broadcast bros instead of rock singers. Like they
Yeah.
could have just done that. It's like you could have just made a song about that particular thing, and it would have been far more interesting.
Then
It's
that,
just weird. It's like,
because
hey, Tom, this is why I defend musical theater, Tom, because it's much because a lot
yeah.
of because in musicals, a lot of the emotional drama, it's far more interesting in music than if the character is just talking about it. And now you see my play, and now you see what I'm talking about here. It's weird if you're doing it on a podcast, but it's much cooler if you're doing it with a guitar in hand.
And and my rebuttal always will be the greatest musical of all time is the Blues Brothers. So there you go. But no, it's just like that. So now the thing is, it's gotten this weird promotional dystopianness where it's just everyone's shouting out everything to the world, all the like really like even tragic personal shit where it's like, I'm sorry your uncle molested you, but you really need to be telling the world this? Like, you got to get a police report going. And I don't need to know, like, oh my God, your mother-in-law is a horrible, like, cunt. Why are you telling us, like, this deep personal shit?
Yeah.
What happened to just the goofiness of YouTube at the beginning, for example, which really started the stage of, like, I did a funny, weird song. I did a funny skit. I did a funny, like, I'm gonna skateboard moment, like almost like the way skateboarding videos were back in the early 90s. Of just,
Yeah.
it's gotten to this weird thing of like, I must bare my soul where only my spouse would know this stuff. And it's like, there are some things between me and my wife that you don't even know.
Sure.
And that's the point though, that like line of privacy is completely gone.
Hmm.
And you see it more and more, and you see even actors in interviews now giving into that because one, promotional shit, they got to get the next project of promoting a movie. But
Yeah.
it's gotten just like, and podcasters do it all the time. You're right, podcasters where it's just like, I don't I don't need to know that about you and your wife, Ben. I don't. That is weird. That is so weird. Or even like, I literally, I think the last like quote unquote wholesomeness and genuine entertainment of YouTube is the video gamers, the Let's Play, the gameplay videos, like Markiplier still. It's like they're just playing, they're just entertainment. It's not going into like, when I woke up, my girlfriend who was butt ass naked, I thought of it's like, whoa, where are we going here? Oh, it's that. And then on Instagram, TikTok, even TikTok now, you get these like it's like bragging. It's not even we're past promotional, it's bragging. There's some shit I've seen on TikTok where I'm just like, really? This is what we're wasting data on? And it's funny. I'm not even talking about oxygen anymore. I'm talking about fucking data like
Yeah.
points where it's like, hold on. There's a trend now on I guess social media where people will say something like the caption will be above the screen, this, and making sure my kid never knows who Miss Rachel is, and it's a dude out in the
Oh,
countryside fishing, right? And here's the thing, it's not knocking Republicans or MAGA, it's just saying like this. That's what you're wasting your data time and editing on, of just going like,
mhm.
yeah, I take my kids outdoors and fishing, and I'm like,
No, you don't. Or maybe you do,
But we all do. It's like it's equivalent of just saying like this. I take my kids out on a walk every day because I'm a good dad, unlike you deadbeats. It's like,
look at how good I am,
yeah,
and yeah,
it's look,
there's a
it's
reason
look
why
at
my
me.
knee-jerk reaction is no, you don't, because it's kind of like you're insecure enough that you felt like you had to say
Yes,
that.
that's what it
Yes,
is. The insecurity of
um,
people has come out
which makes
so
it makes
much
me doubt your honesty.
where it's like, I do this. And the difference is, when it comes to insecurity posting, it's like, okay, posting a video of you making a dish, that's different because you're showing someone, hey, I make enchiladas once a week. I'm going to show people how to make enchiladas. And you're not talking, you're just saying ingredients, steps, done. Hey, I can make enchiladas now. I don't know his name, but you know that one Asian guy who makes all, and he's always on a black screen with a wood table, and he makes all these crazy ass foods, and he like will eat
Hmm.
the whole thing in one, like, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
That's teaching me how to make food. That's teaching me how to make other recipes. The DIY stuff of like, this is how I made this bookshelf. This is a book I just read. Check it out. That's different. This is not
Yeah.
this weird stuff of like, I go to the shooting range every day because I'm an actual American. I'm like, what's with the insecurity level of our country here where you got to feel the need to post about anything? Oh, even females when it's like this, oh, this is my body and it's natural and pure. It's like, oh, you have a shitty boyfriend because you're that insecure, or you had shitty parents because you're that insecure about your body still at 32 or 45, whatever you are.
Yeah.
Good for you. Like, who gives a shit? It's become this sad level of insecurity and bragging that apparently the majority of our country has to do to feel something, and that's what the majority of TikTok and Instagram is, which is like sad. And you could see then now it's like, yeah, if you're that insecure, of course you're not going to have a fucking kid.
Yeah, you're exactly. Yeah, you're in that insecure and you're not getting out and meeting people. Yeah, no wonder. Yeah, you're not having children. It's almost like it's like it's like we like to call those, like when it comes to dudes, we like to call those people incels, but the term means involuntary celibate, and it's like, is it really involuntary? Or are you just not getting out?
Yeah.
Are you just not going out? Like,
But here's the thing though. I've seen some ugly ass YouTubers in my life, and they have girls, so it's like it's something even else. Hey, what's that line from Big Trouble in Little China? Remember with Jack Byrne? Come on, Dave. Haven't found a bra to fit the bill in 2,000 years. There must be something going on here. It's that. It's fucking hilarious, and it's
Yeah,
sad. Well, it's
but
just
also like with that respect, like, so we're talking about kind of, you know, we're talking about so far this past hour we've been talking about in this context of like placing sort of blame on the individual, like we need to get out there. We also really need to regulate big tech.
well,
I
we've
mean,
been
let's
saying this
face
for
it,
fucking decades.
we've been saying this for decades, but now, and now we're in the administration. This is like the Trump 2 is the big tech administration. Thanks, JD Vance.
Oh God, with
That's
all
why
the
JD Vance was picked to be the vice president. Is basically like, hey, I'm gonna usher in. I'm gonna tell you how to make big tech happy because I used to work in that realm. I used to work for Peter Thiel, and so we are like in the big tech taking over and making big tech the big tech gilded age basically. And just these, it's like they weren't regulated to begin with, and then they're like even less regulated now. And
yeah.
nobody, and we're kind of like, the chickens are coming home to roost and all that. I mean, don't know
Well,
if
we
you
have
already
it
know the
because
AI phenomenon.
this. Okay, you said AI. Perfect. I'm glad you said it. This whole specific presidential term right now, the amount of AI slop that our president has been posting. It's like, dude, this is on your fucking account, your personal account. You're
Yeah.
posting AI Twitter slop, and I'm like, oh my god, if any president did this.
Well, it's from him because you just look at his True Social and it's like some unhinged stuff. There's not like a consistent narrative or method. It's just, what is he feeling right now? You know what the weird thing is? Has anyone ever like taken photos of Trump using his phone?
No. Well, I bet
Is there a
call.
no, like
Not what you're suggesting. Not what you're suggesting.
Is there like video of Trump just on a moment's notice being like, "Oh, I'm gonna post something"? Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird how we haven't seen that?
Unfortunately, no, because it says everything.
Like, because we know he's posting.
Hell,
Like,
of course he's posting. It's this level of just like, oh my god, because the
even Trump has fallen into this problem as well. Like our own president is like is doom scrolling as much as the rest of
I know. even the White House personal Twitter account where you're just like this. Did you do a montage of arresting illegals with the soundtrack from fucking Garden State?
Yeah.
Like what the fuck's oh no, what's that one Rihanna song of like, go home or whatever? And I'm like, this isn't first of all,
yeah.
How they're going about it is wrong, but let's just stick to the point. Let's say they were actually arresting legit 100% evil people. Why are you making a joke about your job? What you're doing is there's not even self-awareness of the White House Post because you're making like, oh, we're gonna make cool fucking promotional trailers with hit rap songs. I'm like, you're making fun of what you're doing. How can anyone believe in you if you're making fun of your own work?
There's a lack of sincerity.
You're making fun of a serious topic that you believe in. Not even like in a hey, it's a self-aware way. It's like, dude, why are you making fun of arresting people? Like, this is a serious thing. Like,
I still think of the Department of Homeland Security video with the penguin alone to die, and it's like, which is like maybe the most revealing video that the administration's ever posted, because it's like, oh, you're saying this whole enterprise is a death cult because that penguin is walking alone, but it's walking alone to die. That penguin is committing suicide. That's the point of that scene in that Werner Herzog movie.
The whole thing too is like these people. It's not even like they don't understand optics. It's like no one gives a shit about what optics is. And it's very telling. You see it with the what are they called? The Paul brothers and how it's changed. It's like
it's like everything. It's like everything. It's like nobody's posting for like virality anymore.
Even fun.
Everybody knows that what they post is vapor.
Yes.
It's like you put it out there, but you're also kind of counting on the fact that not many people are going to pay attention or care, and it's going to be gone within the day. And which maybe is how some people can just quickly compose, bullshit odes to their fathers on Father's Day, but I can't, because I think, well, this is going to be out there forever, so it has to mean something.
Also, too, you could tell him the same thing, and it will be out there forever because it'll be in his mind till the day he dies.
Yeah.
When I give my dad a Father's Day card. Sometimes all I have to say to my dad verbally is, I love you, Dad, happy Father's Day. But in the card, I wrote something so personal, he will remember that until he gets dementia or dies, one of the two, or dies. It's like, it doesn't have to be this like Shakespearean soliloquy of art that I post out to the world. It's like, okay, no, and I'll bring it up here. Before, because I run our social media, beforehand, I had 2 Instagram accounts beforehand. I had one to promote my photography, which I used to do in the past. That was all business. I was trying to promote a business to get jobs. The second one was a personal one because I only did it because my wife's like this, hey, we're a couple. We should do something fun, but our schedule's so busy. What can we think of? I don't know, babe. What would you like to do? Well, I want to get an Instagram account and talk about you, and you can talk about me. I'm like, you know what? Fine, fuck it. I don't care. It's something for us to do because our schedules are so out of whack. It'll feel some connection. I did it. I had stopped fucking posting about it, and I put it on private for a reason. But I started. You saw it too, though, because you followed it at one point. I was posting about my newborn, my oldest, when he first came out.
Yeah.
Did you notice I stopped before he even reached 1 year?
Yes, and was the reasoning? I take it you're saying the reasoning was because you were thinking about your son's privacy and all of that.
The time spent having to type, because you got to think of something cool. Because you notice whenever I put a picture of him at the first, I think, 8 months of his life, I was using song quotes, but song quotes that are like meaningful.
Yeah.
So you have to think about that shit. You have to edit that shit. Everything I put was black and white because you have to edit that too. But after a while, it's like, this is boring, a waste of time. Even if it's 5 minutes, I could be
Yep.
spending that literally doing anything else, not even just being with my son. And
Yeah.
then, because of the dangers of AI, ladies and gentlemen, so this goes out to anyone who has just a family member who's a minor, stop posting about them. Because unfortunately, there are sickos who are turning that photo of your kid into porn.
Yeah, or well, it's just part of the data collection, and it's gonna be used to feed. It's just gonna be part of the data collection that feeds the AI, feeds into AI training, and they're gonna be sifting. Create a model of a baby. Okay, they're gonna be sifting through tons of photos of babies, every photo they have on file. Um, yeah.
Yeah, but it's been known that some people are using that to create a porn of your 6 month old baby getting fucked.
Yep.
No, I'm saying, yeah, no, it's like
Yep.
you can't be doing this shit. And
Uh,
that's why it's
yeah.
safety.
I'll yeah, so if you're wondering why I didn't post about my father on Father's Day, that's why. If you are really eager to know what's Travis doing for his dad, what does his father mean to him? Um, None of your business. That's how I end that. None of your fucking business. I'm just not gonna, if I don't feel like posting, I don't have to. Yeah, because come Monday, it was just like, okay, it's too late now. But also, it's like, all right, whatever, it doesn't matter. I don't have to post about it then. I don't have to. I don't have to be well regulated on that sort of thing. Um, I was thinking like maybe after this, I should go through my who I'm following on Instagram and then just start like weeding out things.
Yep.
Like maybe I should control my feed a bit, like, keep the people I know personally and care about. Um
It's a
like
safety
maybe
issue now.
I should
Well,
yeah, and
it's sad
also
that it's become a safety issue. It really has.
safety issue and also just maybe get my feed to something, more personalize my feed, like okay, I want to know like what people I actually know are doing.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you like too much like crap you like and
And
then
the
that gets in
algorithm.
the way of like the people you know. I think that's another problem. I think it's another massive problem is like it's like, well, I like Marvel and I like Star Wars and I like I like this guy I like the memes on this page and then you lose the people that you actually know personally that are using social media. They get drowned out by this
In the
like
algorithm.
slop
Yeah,
that
the
this
algorithm that you
depersonal
set up.
slop
Yeah.
that you're into.
No, yeah. No, no, we've all seen it. The algorithm, how it dictates what you see first. And it's like, that sucks because it should be organic. It should be
Mm-hmm.
organic. It should be organic what you see first when you open up Instagram, not what your algorithm states. Because you still want to see other things. Like, okay, the amount of stuff I've done on ours, it's like it's everything, thank God. And it's because it's like, I'm doing it with a business mindset of like everything should be flooding us because we're everything. That's what we're talking about. We're not just two buddies who love movies, so all I get is like, hey, did you hear Heat 2 got casted? It's like, I don't give a fuck. It's the shittiest movie ever made.
I wonder if there's a way. You know what feature that like social media has done? I think especially Meta has done over the past few years that I really don't like. It's when they like post stuff on your feed that you're not following as like, well, we recommend you'll like this. I'm like,
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here.
You don't know
Like
what I rock on. You don't know what I like. You
they
don't
used
listen
to
to any
not
shit.
do that. They
No, they
used
do
to
it now.
not. Yeah,
Everything,
they
it's,
do that
yeah.
now, and it's like, I mean, what's the point of it's kind of like no, like part of it is like I'm trying to curate a feed for myself, but I need you to like. But if you're posting this like crap, it's almost like invasive,
Yeah.
and also it makes you feel uncomfortable. It's like this is what you think of me. This is this is you put this there because this is the profile that your algorithm has concluded like oh maybe he'll like this um
The
and it's
advertising
even funny it's
bullshit.
even funnier and sometimes creepy and suspicious when they post things that you don't actually like if it's like opposite politics or whatever and it's like are you trying to push something on me that I don't want
That's why the algorithm and recommendation thing should really go away because it's supposed to be again an organic find. It doesn't matter if it's like this, oh, all I post about on Instagram and what I like and talk about is like, okay, Marvel. Just let's say someone's just nothing but Marvel. Yeah, it doesn't mean like let them personally search for that. It doesn't mean you have to forcefully algorithm change it to like it's nothing but Marvel on everything. It's like, it's a little weird. It's a
Yeah.
little weird that you're like advertising, which advertising should be gone from social media. The only advertising that should be there is the accounts advertising themselves, not the site.
Yeah.
That's the difference. That's like with
Mm.
us, okay? Like, okay, with us, as anyone who has seen our account, our algorithm is so. I joked about this with someone at my job. Our algorithm is so varied, it looks like a Bangkok brothel. Anything's there. That's the whole point. It's everything and anything. And the weird thing is, I
Yeah.
have to work to keep it that way. I actually have to put in the work to keep in our algorithm different. And like, so I'm like talking, commenting, liking, following different things to keep it varied. Where it's like, I know what I personally like. I know what Travis personally likes. That doesn't mean that's us in a sense of what we're doing as a podcast. Because our podcast is the concept is two dudes just talking about shit who have our best friends. That's it. It's not
Yeah.
like this whole thing where it's like we're only going to talk about movies. Travis, did you know that Lord of the Rings casted Anya Taylor Joy? Oh my God! It's like I don't give a fuck. It's like that's stupid.
Um.
Travis, did you know Toy Story 6 is basically confirmed?
So, uh, go out, make babies.
Yeah, get out. Yeah, yeah. And here's the thing:
Yes.
it is I get the anxiety people have of going out. I get that there's statistically a bad shit happens out in public spaces. Yes, it's sad. But go out. Go out. I go out still. You and I, when we were just when we weren't married men, we went out a lot together. Just
I
go
need to
out.
like, you know what I thought? I need to like get some people together because you know the sucky thing about you
Don't even
having
get people
kids.
together. Just go out by
Well,
yourself. That's what we
well,
should promote people. Go out by
well.
yourself.
It's more enjoyable when you have someone with you. That's the point. You know what I miss? We used to go to movies together a lot, and then you started up a family, and we don't do that anymore.
I know my kids. Hey, Travis, my kids are such fucking dicks, aren't they?
you
Hey,
unfortunately you
what's that?
unfortunately had responsibilities and
Fuck them
so
kids.
yeah, it's just like I just don't go see movies as much anymore. It's like, okay, I need to get like
A movie crew.
I need to like reach out to some people I know, be like, yo, let's go watch some movies. You
Hey, Travis, I'm getting together a team.
I'm
Team
getting
of
together a team. Yeah, I gotta do that. I should do that.
I haven't seen a movie. I saw Toy Story 5, I think it was last weekend, because it was our anniversary for me and my wife. And I'm like this, when was the last time I saw a movie? Oh shit, it was with you, Travis, and we saw the remastered re-release of Stop Making Sense.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
was the
wow,
last time,
that long
that was
ago.
the last time I saw a fucking movie in theaters. I was like, oh my God.
Yep.
And I used to go to the movies a lot by myself, actually. I saw the Batman and Star is Born and Aquaman by myself. I saw Age of Ultron I've seen a lot of movies by myself too. So I'm like, I just got to get out by myself even. It doesn't have to do like, oh, bring the kids, bring the wife. It's like, I'm just going to go see the back rooms this Friday before 4th of July by myself, I think. I'm just going to do it.
Mm.
You know, it's like,
Yeah.
yes, it is fun going with a group or meeting up with a group, but the whole point too of being human and making babies is go out alone.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, this is no disrespect to my wife, but she knows. She knows. When I was single and just being single, I would go out by myself and end up making out with a chick. It's like,
Hmm.
hey, or talking to a girl and setting up a date. It's like, hey, it works out. Just go out
Yeah.
and you might run into someone and let it take you away. It's like a movie. But
Yeah.
being at home all the time with your phone, which is a singular, just not even a one on one, it's just a singular personal experience. It's not good, not only for you, but overall, yeah, for the human race. Now I know you can bring up other stuff, which is true about making babies, like, well, the economy, how much it costs. kids, this and that, all the other things. That is true, yes, but that's a different conversation. It's just the fact of going out in person leads to a birth rate increase. It just does.
Yeah, you are able to sift through multiple people, multiple potential mates until maybe you find
In
the one.
person. Don't do it on your phone by swiping. That's no. In person, reject someone. In person, say, yeah, no, I don't. Oh, if you're a guy, because we're dudes, no, I don't want to be inside you tonight. Thank you, goodbye.
Yep.
Not that hard. I know it's weird. I know it's uncomfortable, but you and I were in the dating phase before it got all social media. It's like, yeah, you went on a date. Maybe it sucked. Maybe it didn't.
Well, yeah, and thankfully I met my wife when we were still teenagers, so we were in environments where we were kind of forced to be with other people. Uh, and I like, I dated beforehand, so it's like, I went through my personal process of sifting through people.
Yeah,
It's
but you went through it in
maybe
person.
it's sort of like another reason why it's like, you know, why I don't ever want to like poo poo like dating in high school, because it's like you got to be you're with a bunch of people,
It
like
could happen.
it can
Remember,
happen.
we went to high school together. You saw the girls I dated.
Yep. Yep.
Hey, those could have worked out. Thank God it didn't. But you saw, it's like, hey. And here's the funny thing. I took the risk of having a bad fallout with someone I'd have to see every fucking day on campus.
Yeah. Hmm.
It's called just making a risk, taking a decision, and it's gotten weird. Yeah, like okay, this Fourth of July, perfect. This is a great way to end it. This Fourth of July, because I in the morning. Because
Yeah.
last year I did it in the morning. I posted something on Fourth of July, but it was before I went to a party. It was in morning, in bed. The first 5 minutes, posted something for our podcast, and then I moved. Oh no, wait, the podcast wasn't even around. Shit, that doesn't even. Oh my
Last
god,
year? Yeah, it
I
was.
can't. I can't. Fourth of July, our
Yeah.
pod? No, sorry, our Instagram.
Oh, okay. All
No,
right.
sorry. But the concept is, hold on. Sorry,
It,
I got a little confused with timing. Sorry, I can't believe it. It's only been since December. But what I'm saying is, it's BS when you're at a Fourth of July party, and maybe there's a quiet moment. You get on your phone and you see someone like I posted this big, patriotic America picture and post with multiple pictures. It's like you're at a party and you had the
yeah.
time to do all that work. Like, dude, on Fourth of July, if I'm ever on my phone, it's because I got a text or it's like there was a literal down moment. But most of the time, when I'm at a festive moment, my phone is in my ass pocket and I am just there in the
Yeah.
moment. I'm never posting anything on family events, whether it's Christmas, Thanksgiving, even St. Patty's Day when I've been with you a couple times. It's like,
Hmm.
it is weird that people are posting during 4th of July events where it's like, how about put the phone down?
Yeah.
Maybe that's our thing. Put the phone down. Maybe that's the episode. Just put the phone down more.
Put the phone down. There's a reason why most of the time, if I ever post anything long, it's not because I usually drafted it ahead of time. Like the book posts that I do, those are not in the moments. I legitimately have a Google Doc of
I can
those,
tell. I can
and I
tell. Yeah,
write them
it's
ahead of
insane.
time. I do not write them on my phone. I copy paste them
Hey,
when
isn't
I
that
post
though a
them.
level of insanity that there are people who are doing that in the moment on their phone, that fucking big lengthy text? It's insanity.
And most of the time, it's crap.
Yeah, but it's
I'm gonna tell you,
insane.
most of the time I
Yeah.
read it and it's like crap, and it's like, yeah, no, I just don't believe this is quality. I just don't
No.
believe you can come up with that much quality in the
It's
moment
not
on your
even it's
phone.
not
Like,
even
no,
it's not even authentic. It's weird.
like
But yeah.
like my neck hurts when I do that on my
Yeah.
phone after a
So
while. It's like, mm-mm.
that's why for this 4th of July, wherever you're at, whatever you got invited to, whatever you're doing, even if you're watching a World Cup game because the World Cup's happening, even if you're watching the fucking 250 concert, doesn't matter. Get off your phone. Put it down. Don't even just like
Yeah,
because remember all you see now at concert footages or stadiums is phone lights.
that dude, that's why Ghost, for their most recent tour, they had a phone ban.
Good.
Now the sucky thing was is like you couldn't like find a lot of like videos on YouTube to kind of relive that experience. It's like, oh yeah, I remember that cool moment when his face was on the screen and then the curtain went down. But
Hey,
that was like
uh,
yeah, that was like that was the reason why Tobias Forge was like, nope, you got to be in the moment. We got to do this the old fashioned way.
I'm glad you said that though. Okay, you're saying to like relive the moment. but why can't you just relive the moment through your mind and oral
Mhm.
dialogue? Our dads, okay, brought up Supertramp. My dad saw Supertramp twice. He has no footage of it. He just talks about it, and I see it.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. You don't have. What's that phrase? Oh, no proof, didn't happen. It's like, what happened
Pixar, it
to?
didn't happen.
Yeah, what happened to basically hearing someone say like, dude, I saw Coldplay and oh my God, they brought out a flying goat. It's like, what? No way. It's like, but nowadays it's like this. Prove it. It's like,
It's
no,
the
you don't
same
have
reason
to.
why, like, when I'm at Comic Con, I don't line up at like the autograph booths at all. Even if it's like someone that I recognize and I've seen before, it's like, okay, I've seen him. I don't want to annoy him or, take up his. I've done. I mean, I'm not saying I've never done that. I've only done that like very few times, and I am not. I'm not one of those guys that's just out to like collect autographs from people. I just don't care.
Yeah.
Um, I went to see, like I don't know, like this, like I got this like I can finally show it. Like, yeah, I got this
You
autograph.
showed it twice.
Yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm showing my autographed Pulp Fiction photo that was autographed by Phil Lamar, aka the guy that gets shot in the car, because I just thought like I thought that would be funny. Like Phil Lamar's a really big voice actor, but it'd be funny if like I get the autograph I get is from that one bit in Pulp Fiction.
Man, I don't even look at that, man. I don't even have an opinion. You gotta have an opinion, Marv. You gotta
That is such like social media brain too. Like you gotta have an opinion on this.
while the gun's pointed at you.
You gotta
Well,
have a take. You gotta have a hot take on this.
no,
With
really.
a gun pointed.
Yeah. Hey, remember if you notice it, because this is 1994, his finger is on the trigger, not like this.
Yeah, because
his finger's like in the gun. That's why it's funny. You gotta have an opinion, Mark. Oh man, I think I shot Marv in the face. Yo, what the fuck, man? God damn, it's in my Jerry curl.
That is like a perfect. That is actually kind of a perfect analogy for this. Be like Marvin and hope you don't get shot, and just don't put yourself in a situation where you're
You get shot.
in the car with John Travolta. Just don't put yourself in that position. You gotta have a take. You gotta post something.
Yeah, you gotta have an opinion. Hey, you gotta have an opinion, man. You gotta have an opinion while a gun's in your mouth.
That's a great way to end this. I think that's a great way to close
Sorry,
this.
hold on. I'm not trying to again take over, but is that going to be your clip art of John Travolta?
It might be my thumbnail. I'm formulating my ideas right now. Obviously, you'll know when you clicked on it to see what I did. But I'm formulating ideas. That's perfect.
The funniest scene, one of the funniest scenes of all of cinema history, is just the car ride to and then the blood's all in his Jerry curl.
Brain matter. Like, what did you do?
And he's calling it Burbank Studios of like, I got a guy in Burbank. Man, this is some shit. It's like, man, I'm sorry. And then John Travolta, not even caring. Hey, man, it was an accident. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, it just happened. Accidents happen. All right, dude. Sometimes you shoot a guy point blank in the face. It happens.
Well, that's our yeah, we'll close there. Thank you for listening to Give Us the Launch Codes. Get out. Put the phone down. It's not doing you any good. Just find more reasons to get together with people. And then you can make more babies.
And also, too,
and then your children will make more babies because if they see you scrolling on your phone, otherwise they're gonna do it too.
And here's a funny way to end it, just to wrap up to show you the joy of what it is. Travis, I just sent you something. Please watch it real quick for a fun reaction, and that's how we'll close it.
Okay. Wait, you want me to watch it right now?
Yep, that's the reaction. Just to react. And by the way, folks, for anyone who, just to listen to it, it's a Jackass 4.5 clip. It's called Down the Clown Scene. She's a professional tennis player, folks. You'll see. Or Travis's reaction. Be loud, Travis, so the people can hear you. Just wait.
How long is this video? 2.5 minutes?
You'll know when to stop.
I have to sit here for 2.5 minutes?
No. Just the first 20 seconds. You'll know. You'll know when to end it.
Okay.
Just wait.
Okay. All right. I'm watching this.
Wait
is that
for
Eric
it.
Andre, who's one of the guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is Eric Andre. Okay.
Wait for it. Here it comes. You're not going to do the whole 2 minutes. You're not gonna do the whole 2 minutes. Hold on.
Okay. Eric Andre got hit. This is
Right.
dumb. Why am I
Hey.
wasting my time watching this? We're recording, Tom.
That's Jackass for you. That's
know.
a professional. Yeah, there you go, folks. That's what Jackass was about. Dumb.
Could have done this off camera. All right. Oh,
I'm Tom.
That's a good thematic message. We could have done this off camera. Yeah,
Ooh.
I'm Travis. Yeah.
Oh, we should make T-shirts. That's a T-shirt. We could have done this off camera.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I hope we made some sort of point. We're not drunk. This went way longer than I thought it went, and I'm very sober. Tom, I mean, he's been having the beer can.
It takes so much to get me buzzed.
Yeah, so we're sober-ish.
Sober adjacent.
So we're sorry this lasted way longer than we expected, but anyway.
Happy 4th of July, everybody. Be safe.
Yeah, enjoy your 4th of July. Thanks, everybody.
Don't put a firecracker in your ass.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah. Yeah. Be very careful with the fireworks, guys. Just.
Good afternoon.
Although if you do something stupid, post a video. I do like to watch those videos. I know that makes me a hypocrite. I do like to watch those videos of people doing stupid things with fireworks. It makes me feel better inside.
Intelligence validation.
Yeah. All right.
I'm Tom.
We dirty did that part.
Oh, we did? Well, then
Yeah.
go eat on 4th of July, folks. Get fat. That's American. Eat 20 hot dogs.
Be with people. Enjoy the day off. I know there's a lot to not be proud of at the moment, but enjoy the day off. You have it, use it. Use it to socialize.
You got paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, put your phone down. Turn it off for the whole day. Make people find you the old-fashioned way, like the 80s. All right. Bye.
Bye.